Hey guys, it's the day after Thanksgiving and I made the most delicious turkey, and I bet a bunch of you guys did too. So I wanted to share with you what to do with your carcass because you can't give it to your dog and you can't eat it. So I would hate for you to throw it out, especially mine, because I, thanks to Rome Ranch, got to make the most delicious heritage turkey. I actually got to harvest it and butcher it and prepare it myself. So farm to table, I'm feeling pretty inspired by that. I love making bone broth, so I wanted to tell you guys how to make it with your leftover turkey carcass. So all you need to do is shave off your leftovers, put them in the fridge, keep them obviously. Then you're going to get your carcass, bits of flesh, bits of skin hanging off, that's actually great. Put all of the bones that you can into your slow cooker, fill it with water and 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Of course, feel free to put in any of the herbs and garlic cloves that you actually use to cook the turkey, but avoid putting some things like celery and greens in because it will probably make your broth kind of bitter. So once it's filled, slow cook it for 18 to 23 hours or more, totally up to you. And when it's prepared, strain it through a colander into another pot, just so that you're catching the broth in one pot and the bones in another. And then you're going to put the pot with the broth into the fridge. You want to bring it down to temperature as quickly as possible. So I put a cloth in my fridge so that I don't shatter the glass shelf. I put a lid on the broth, and I also turn up my fridge temperature a little bit so that nothing else in the fridge goes bad because of the heat, because my broth is quite hot right now. Now I'm going to wait pretty much overnight until the fat floats to the top and solidifies. At this point, I can pretty much pick it up with my hands and either A, put it in the bin if keeping that's not your style, or B, if homesteading like me is your style, keep it to cook with later. It makes great cooking fat. But bone broth itself is quite lean. So once you're done, you've separated it, you can use a cheesecloth just to get any of the extra bits of meat, flesh, scum out, and just make sure that your broth is really nice and clear. If it has a gelatiny consistency, once cooled, that is perfect. All it means is that your broth is full of good stuff like collagen. Now it's time to separate it. If you want to freeze it, put it in containers and freeze it. Otherwise, pop it into jars, put it in the fridge, and it's gonna last 7 days. Now, if you wanna go one step further, reboil your bones and put them back in your pot and prepare the process all over again. You can recook those bones and get every last morsel of goodness out. You're going to get less, it's going to be less gelatiny, it's going to yield less fat on the top layer, but it's fine. I actually like to mix all of mine together in the end so that it's kind of an even distribution. And now I can really say that I fully appreciated my turkey, wasted absolutely nothing, and it's really, really good for me. I hope this helped. Please subscribe to my channel. I really want to do more stuff like this. If you have any other questions, just let me know in the comments. I would love to help.